let's talk about one of my favorite products, and that is our Fridgesmart system. So, here with Tupperware, it is one of our number one selling products. Did you know the average family of four in Canada wastes about $1,500 in produce? That's crazy, right? So these products here, which are Fridge Smarts, were designed to help maximize the lifespan of your produce up to 4 times longer than what they would typically last in your refrigerator. And it's all done by a special ventilation system that is right on top of the Fridge Smarts here. And the reason they work so well is because your produce, they breathe just like you and I do, but the difference is that they breathe at different rates. So we've got low breathers, we've got medium breathers, and we've got high breathing produce. And this is exactly why your crisper drawers just do not work for your different produce. You go through, 2 weeks of having some celery in there and they are wilted already, right? Your strawberries, how long do they typically last? Maybe 3 days, 4 days before you start growing science projects, right? Fuzzy hairs all over them. So these are actually going to maximize the lifespan of your produce. So you are chucking less produce, guys, keeping that money in your pocket. Okay. Now on the very top, as I mentioned, there is a ventilation tab up here. It's a simple sliding tab. So it just slides. There's 3 different settings for the different breath types. Notice the circles at the top there. On the very front of our Fridgesmart, this is a beautiful colored chart. It is actually in a second layer of plastic, so it's not going to scrub off, wash off, or fade off, and they are dishwasher safe. So to use your Fridgesmarts, you simply just find the picture of the produce on the front. So let's say, for example, we want iceberg lettuce. So it tells us at the top there what vent setting to place it at. So it wants the half circle because it's a medium breather. So we're going to place the setting, which it's already currently set there, all the way over to the half circle, and now we are ventilated appropriately to accommodate any of the produce in this category. Notice Tupperware has pre-categorized the categories for us, okay? And what's great is as long as your produce match that same ventilation system, you absolutely can put in different produce into one container because it's all within that same venting system. So that is fantastic. Now at the very bottom of our Fridgesmarts, we have these little feet. I like to call them reservoirs because as your produce sits in the Fridgesmart in the refrigerator, it's going to build up with condensation. That condensation, it's going to drip down, but it's going to collect into these reservoirs, leaving your produce up and elevated from the moisture so they don't get all slimy and nasty. Now, when you put your produce in our Fridgesmarts, there's always 2 tips I always want you to remember: dirty and naked. Do not pre-wash your produce, guys, okay? So we want to put them in there dirty. No pre-washing. We've got enough moisture buildup from the condensation. We don't want to add to that. And we also want them in there naked. So any kind of pre-wrapping, right? Cellophane that comes on your English cucumbers, the bags that come with your grapes, you want to get them out of that packaging, guys, and you want to put them in here nice and naked so that way they really can get their full potential of breathing with that air circulation. So some of the timelines that I have last in my Fridgesmarts is based on my own experience. My iceberg lettuce, 3 to 4 weeks. My asparagus, I can get 3 to 4 weeks, guys. My bell peppers, 3 to 4 weeks. My mushrooms, 3 to 4 weeks. Strawberries, 2+ weeks in these containers, okay? My blueberries, I can get 6+ weeks. Broccoli, 6+ weeks in these containers. My apples and pears, I can get about 8 weeks in these containers. Romaine lettuce, 8+ weeks in these containers. So as you can see, they truly, truly do work, guys. Just read the reviews, go online, check it out on Google. You're going to see many, many amazing reviews because these are such an incredible product that is truly going to save you so much money in the long run. Now, typically our 4-piece set comes as a starter set. I highly always recommend, if you do not currently own Fridgesmarts right now, to definitely start with our starter set. This really gets you familiarized with the different sizes. So that way, when you go to purchase more Fridgesmarts, because everybody needs more than just the 4 pieces, you're gonna know exactly what sizes you need more of that'll be used and not just sitting in your pantry drawer. You can purchase them individually as well. Make sure you check out the catalog link for current pricing and details on those. So absolutely my recommendation, if you don't have your Fridgesmarts, definitely want to make sure that you are taking the Fridgesmarts home because these are going to save you money so long in the long run for the rest of your life, actually, because it's a lifetime guarantee. So with that, have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.